guys, is it going to be a similar atmosphere to what you saw in Game 1 and Game 5 there last year? Do you imagine it's something totally different?
It's always a great atmosphere here, so it's going to be very loud, very raucous. They have great fans, and it's going to be a great environment to play a playoff game. It's very challenging.
Obviously, Game 2 was the first time Danny went back for a while. When you watch him, you kind of expect to see a different version of him because he's kind of gotten through that first game in.
I expect him to get better and stronger each game, and it's amazing. He played 36 minutes, and was a major factor in Game 2. So, I mean, it backs up the adage of never underestimate greatness. And the guy's a problem.
You talked a lot this season about getting off to good starts. What specifically did you notice at the beginning of those two games that your team was prepared and ready from the opening tip?
Well, if you're not excited for a playoff game, in the NBA, then it should be in this business. And I think our guys were juiced up for the beginnings of both of those games. I know Milwaukee was too. Our crowd ignited us a little bit. But we're going into a different atmosphere, really an opposite atmosphere. And we're going to have to really focus on process and the things that are the basic things that help us play our best.
I asked you this after Game 1, but didn't really get a chance to after Game 2. And now that you've had time to digest it, what are some things that you didn't like in Game 2 that you would like to improve on in this third game?
I mean, both teams have a lot of things that they can do better. I'm not going to get into specifics, but defensively and on the boards, we got to do better.
Mentality entering the playoffs in this, you need a certain mindset. Now that you're up 2-0, knowing that they're going to throw everything and just get that first win in the series to get them on the right track, does your guys' mentality change at all?
We need to maintain the sharpest edge that we can have. And as you progress through a playoff series, you just got to work at keeping it very, very sharply focused, regardless of the situation, whether you're up or down. And that's the biggest thing.
About him the last couple of days. What's the reason why he always shines in these playoffs? He always seems to be bringing us an A+ game.
Loves to compete.